Hello everyone, this is Thomas with Quantum Breeding Technologies. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing video from Salty Bottom Reef Company. I ordered my cleanup crew as well as an anemone and a haddoni, forgive my pronunciation, and a sponge, and a couple mangroves and some chaeto from them. But we're going to go ahead and dive right in. I've already opened the package to make sure everything was alive. I didn't want any crazy surprises. But let's go ahead and get started. So the packaging was good. And, I got the next day air shipping. I ordered it. The order was placed yesterday evening, and I actually received it this morning by 10 o'clock. So the shipping was really good. And another side note, the mangrove pods as well as the chaeto macroalgae I ordered after the fact, and they were able to get it into the box and include it in my free shipping with my cleanup crew. But basically I've got 4 mangrove seeds, 2 for each of the breeder tanks. So I'm going to go ahead and set those to the side. Don't really think I need to acclimate those at all, so I'll just leave those here. Same thing with the chaeto. Don't really need to acclimate it. I'll just wait and put it in the tank. I think for the most part I'm going to do the chaeto in the fry tank and kind of leave the 2 breeder tanks free of the macroalgae and just rely on the cleanup crew and the sponge to do the job. Alright, so let's get started. So basically everything I've got 2 of everything, 1 for each tank, except for the snails. I've got multiple snails. So let's start with, so I've got sea cucumbers. This is tiger's tail, I believe, sea cucumber. And this guy right here is a little uglier than the other one. He doesn't have quite as clear markings. Can't really see him in there, but he's not bad. He looks healthy. He was grabbing to the side of the tank. So this is the other tiger's tail sea cucumber, and he looks amazing. Really cool coloration. Super excited about him. So I'm gonna go ahead and acclimate them each in their own tanks. There's a couple of the items like the snails that are all bagged together, as well as the starfish that I'll have to just acclimate in one tank and then reacclimate to the other tank. Let's see, so those are the sea cucumbers. Let's move into snails. So we've got 20 cerith snails. Pretty basic. These guys are great for lower glass cleaning, a little bit of rock cleaning. But I've got 10 for each tank of these. Let's see, here are 6 trochus, banded trochus snails. So these guys right here are really nocturnal. I've noticed they do a lot of cleanup on the rock work, not so much on the glass. Every once in a while you'll see them on the glass, but 3 per each tank. These are one of my absolute favorites right here. These are nassarius snails, and these guys are so cool. I've got 20 of these, so 10 per each tank, and they look alright. Some of them look like they're stunned. I'm not sure if they're dead or what. We'll see, but if they are, I'm going to get in contact with the company. They should be sucked up, not all out and just hanging there. So we'll see. I'm not so sure about them. We'll see. I don't see a whole lot of movement. If not, I'm sure the company will take care of it. I believe they had a 14-day guarantee or something. So we'll see what they say on this. But these guys are great. They clean up a lot of detritus and basically anything on the substrate. They're amazing. So we've got these guys right here are Astrea snails, and I've got 20 of these as well, 10 for each tank. And these guys are just all-around cleaners. They'll do mid to high glass, low glass, rock work. They don't really touch the substrate, but I've already got cleaners for that. I'm not sure why they shipped them with no water. So, I mean, they look more alive than the nassarius snails, granted though. So, I've got 2 cleaner shrimp, 1 for each tank, and this guy right here is gorgeous. He actually molted in the bag on the way over, and his coloration is just amazing. So I'm super happy with him. He looks happy. I mean, clearly he just molted. So a little worried about getting him out of there. I don't know, how soft his exoskeleton still is, but we'll just have to see how he does. This is the other cleaner shrimp. He's a little smaller. He looks healthy. Not quite as dark of red, but again, he's smaller, so I think with age he's gonna look a little better. And then we'll move on to our emerald crabs. So I've got 2 emerald crabs, emerald mithrax crabs, I believe is how you pronounce it. 1 per each tank, and these guys are both alive and well. And then I've got 2 ruby mithrax crabs, and these guys are both doing good as well. And I just like the diversity. I could have went with 2 emeralds or 2 rubies for each tank, but I just kind of like having 1 of each. It just looks better in my opinion. Alright, so the one thing I am a little upset about is when I ordered my starfish, my serpent stars. You can't really see in here in the video because it's kind of blurry, but I ordered red serpent starfish, and I ended up with a regular banded serpent starfish and a red. And so I'm not really sure where, I don't know if maybe they ran out of the red, but I'm going to go ahead and contact the company on that as well and see if I can get another starfish in. I mean, I have nothing against the banded, but I really wanted that pop of color from the red. Let's see. Alright, so then we're on to the anemones. So I've got 2 haddoni anemones. You can't really see him. This guy is massive, so I'm super excited about him. He should do really good, hopefully, and hopefully the clownfish love him. If not, I mean, it's just a little extra color and life in the tank. And here is my other anemone, and he is much smaller. So I wish they would have given me 2 of the same size, but that's alright, this guy will grow in time. And then the very last thing that I have here is red finger sponge. So I'm going to put 1 of these, I got 2 of them, I'm going to put 1 in each tank, and just kind of help with extra water filtration and keeping it a little clearer. So basically that's the order that I received from Salty Bottom Reef Company. Overall, pretty happy. Like I said, with the nassarius snails, I'm not too sure about their health. I do see them moving around, so we'll see if I had any deaths from the trip. Really excited to get these guys in the tank. I'm going to go ahead and start acclimating them, and then I will do another video once they're all settled in, and hopefully everybody makes it through fine. So, all right, thank you. This has been Thomas with Quantum Breeding Technologies, and look forward to seeing you next time.